We're talking championship. Welcome back to the Defending Football Show. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're talking about where should the UFL play their championship game in 2026. The past 2 seasons they've played the championship in St. Louis, which on paper sounds like a good idea because they have the largest fan base when it comes to attendance. And if St. Louis made the championship, it would be a ton of people there. But unfortunately, the St. Louis Battlehawks have lost in the playoffs 2 years in a row, and really no St. Louis fans show up for those championship games. That stadium is way too big. With the recent relocations and new markets, of course, Mike Rapoli has been focusing on getting MLS stadiums, basically smaller, compact soccer stadiums that look better on TV. I am all for this idea, so I'm going to go over the top 3 options I think the UFL should employ heading into the 26th season. At number 3, you have Lynn Family Stadium. This is the newest location for the Louisville Kings. Of course, it is located in Louisville, Kentucky. Capacity is just over 15,000 with some standing seats. And this is a very nice compact stadium. I think you can sell this stadium out very easily. The reason I picked this stadium as number 3 is because it is a new team, a new energy, and I think you should reward one of these new teams with a championship location in the first few years. I think they could easily fill up 15K seats for a championship game. And of course, I think the stadium just looks very nice as well. I think it's got a great aesthetic to it, a good vibe, and basically you're right on top of the field. That's why MLS stadiums are so awesome, like Audi Field, baby. My second best pick is Historic Crew Stadium. Located in Columbus, Ohio, holds a capacity of 19,968, almost 20K. And obviously the only current team in there right now is the Columbus Aviators. I feel like this is an even better option for the UFL than Lynn Family Stadium. And that's because you could pack another 5,000 people in there. And in addition, there will be no scheduling conflicts because the Columbus Aviators are the only real pro team that play in Historic Crew Stadium. And I feel like Ohio in general is just a good location for a football championship game. Again, rewarding one of the new franchises with a championship game location. And look, guys, I know a lot of you are going to say, if we're going to Ohio, we got to go to the Hall of Fame Stadium. Well, fortunately for you, that's my number 1 pick. Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. Location is in Canton, Ohio, a little bit north. Capacity is 23,000. And current team, there isn't any. I think this is the perfect location for a UFL championship every single year. Make it a tradition. The USFL did it in 2022 and 2023. And honestly, I'm much more of an XFL guy, but the USFL was doing something right. It is a great atmosphere. It's a great location to visit because you literally have the Hall of Fame right next to it. Personally, the closest to me, so I'm definitely going. On top of that, it holds 23,000. That's still a very good number. You could probably fill that up as well, especially if the Columbus team is in the championship. Canton, Ohio is seen as the birthplace of American football. You got the Hall of Fame right there. You got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame pretty close by. There's things to do, things to see, and just the vibe around this stadium would be absolutely fantastic. I can imagine teams and fans encouraging their team to go to Canton and make the championship and bring it home for their UFL squad. Guys, this is the no-brainer pick. There will be no conflict and you'll always be able to get in there. The only problem is none of these stadiums are domes, but domes are very expensive to play in, so hey, the weather is what it is. But I still think Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium is the best option for the UFL going forward. Just make it every single year in Canton, and that can be the goal for every team to make it to Canton. The vibes will be electric in that stadium, and I'm 100% showing up, baby. So let me know down below what you think. Am I wrong? Am I right? And for the love of football, defend football, baby!